This week at Bungie, Marathon is on our doorstep. Destiny 2 has reached the conclusion of Heresy's storyline. It's been a while, hasn't it? Not since our last blog entry, but since our last TWAB. In just a few days, you'll be seeing the first glimpse of Marathon's gameplay, so we thought we'd dust off the TWAB for old time's sake. We just read one last week, man. Like, what you? Anyway, tune in for Marathon. I don't care. Scrolling. Emblem found somewhere in the heavens. Scrolling. This week in Destiny. Back to the regular scheduled program. The story of episode Heresy is concluded this week, but it's just been 2 days. So in case some of you are a little behind, we won't share many specifics here, just that it was very crowded. Check the topics for today's below. Act 3 reached its epic conclusion. Trials of Osiris, double loot, restriction, and ban policy updates. Long live the king. We've come a long way since just 2 months ago. Episode Heresy launched. We lost Eris. We fought her killer. Found out Oryx was back as the Echo of Navigation. Tried to keep him apart from his sisters. Contacted Eris in her very own throne world and then helped her capture the Echo on Tuesday. We fought back once more. Closed the chapter in what many have called a hive civil war. But if we could say one thing for sure, it's this. The knife epitaph fits the Guardian very well. With Heresy's narrative arc complete, it's time to prepare for what's to come. We'll start with the Rite of the Nine in a few weeks. Very special reprise of dungeons to then move to our next big content drop, codename Frontiers, coming in summer of 2025. We'll have a lot more to share with all of you in the coming weeks. For now, focus on finishing the plethoras of content that Heresy still has. The Delver title, earning more heretical weapons, unlocking and crafting an incredible strong and incredible circular barrel dyad. And maybe it's time for those who haven't soloed Sundred Doctrine to try now that all artifact perks are available. Last but not least, we have partnered with our friends at Display once again to celebrate episode Heresy. Players who have completed the Triumph Crossblades can now earn this amazing Crossblades metal poster Bungie rewards offer. You have until May 6, 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to earn this reward, and until June 10th, 9 a.m. Am I tripping? Did I read that right? Until May 6th to earn and until June 10th to purchase. Okay. All right, double the exalted, twice the truth. Trials of Osiris will be back on the 11th with the exalted truth as the featured reward. Double Crucible rewards will be active during the whole week. That means that on top of the many other prizes awarded with your streak, you can also get double the adepts of the renewed and very strong adaptive void hand cannon. Seems like many of you are enjoying destabilizing and demoralizing combo in PvE, while the PvP god role seems to be more contested. Lone Wolf and Eye of the Storm, maybe? Or Slashshot and Magnificent Howl. I don't know. The map will be Eventide Labs, so be ready to fight both in the cold Europa Opens with scouts, snipers, pulses, blah, 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 blah. Trace rifles maybe even. And Incisor with Slice feels incredible at the moment. Maybe focus a few with Saint. Maybe, who knows? Restrictions and bans policy update. They've updated their restrictions and ban policies. I'm not gonna read all of this because it's really just information that I really don't need to pay attention to. You guys want to check up on the restrictions and ban policies update? Please do. Actually, you know what? I'll read through it a little bit. Bungie's product security team is constantly updating tools, methods, and abilities to action with cheaters. This week, we are updating our account restriction and ban policies to allow the next iteration in our ability to combat bad actors with PvP and PvE activities going forward. Permanent account bans and temporary restrictions will be implemented manually and through new automated processes. Previously, all actions against accounts in the form of bans or restrictions needed to be manually approved by a Bungie employee. This could create some lag between cheaters being detected and exited from the game. The new process should help speed the process up in many ways and help to keep our ecosystem a bit cleaner. I'm a little afraid of this because the last time they had something that was doing auto bans or something like that, people were getting banned accidentally. So yeah, and then it was taking longer for them to get unbanned. We understand that there will be some anxiety around automated processes, exactly as I just said, but our team isn't just setting a robot out to wreak havoc on a player base. We're building these detections from the ground up, training our robot to identify and action cheaters, and we'll be auditing actions from time to time to ensure it hasn't gone rampant. If we find inconsistencies or improper actions taken, we'll be sure to reverse punishments immediately and fix up the issues that are found. To say it again in more professional terms, automated processes are developed by Bungie, rigorously reviewed and validated prior to implementation to ensure appropriate actions are taken. Investigating and further automation allows us to further reach in preventing cheaters from ruining the experience for legitimate players. The appeals process will remain the same and is designed to help us further refine our tools for detecting and punishing players who violate our terms of service and code of conduct. Overall, keep it clean. If you don't wish to be banned or suspended, follow our rules. If you think there's a hiccup, submit an appeal ticket. Sometimes detections or actions can still take time, and we ask for your patience. We're always looking to do right by our players in our unending efforts to keep cheats, toxicity, and abuse out of Destiny. Well said. Let's hope it works out. Like I said, it's a scary thing when they use automation like that. All right, no list of issues. The Sunless Cell Grandmaster is not available in the Fireteam Finder. Some bosses don't spawn in Court of Blades, leading to a soft lock that is still going on. Rocket sidearms don't deal self-damage on some occasions. I think that's a good thing. When speaking to a vendor, you can hear their ambient dialogue. Yes. Ionic Century sometimes doesn't chain lightning enemies. It's just still going on. Step 6 and 9 of Drowning Labyrinth quests aren't able to be completed by some players due to the quest being a fix between character scope and account scope. If you have an alternate character and make progress on the quest, you need to play on that character to get back into the content correct research paper level for your main character. Sometimes in Derealized, exotic mission Taken Relic can drop below the surface during the Viseric encounter. That happened to me once. With damage of the Shrieker bosses in the Sunder Doctrine, it's still showing up as regular damage. Or it's showing up as crit damage, but it's actually regular damage. When tracking Ikora's Drowning Labyrinth quest, completion of certain steps may stop progress on the next steps. Sometimes the Tomb of Want, a primary quest, does not progress after meeting step 3 and 4 requirements. The memento shaders can be previewed on armor in the armor management system. This is not intended, and mementos aren't being considered for use on armor, which sucks because I think it would be great if they were on freaking armor. They look amazing on a lot of pieces of armor. The Honor of Hercules ornament right boot is angled incorrectly, so the leather strap does not fit the boot. And then Secant Filaments and Spirit of Filaments can't grant Devour with faceted protection when faceted protection is equipped. Sag. Then you got your movie of the week. Go check out these content creators. They make pretty cool shit. It looks kind of dope too. You got your artist of the week and so on and so on. And ooh, look at the kitty cats. Oh, my daughter would like this. Ooh. A special section of cat fan arts. Oh, these are fan arts. Oh, that looks dope as hell, yo. My daughter definitely would like this. And I still got those boots. Let's get it. That's a cute cat though. Kitty. They should put a cat in a game like this. That'd be dope. Anyway, and that is the TWAB. That's it for this week. Last statement is, while we're full steam ahead in Destiny and can't wait to show you more of what's coming, we're incredibly hyped to see what the Marathon team has been cooking. Get the spotlight. Join us in the excitement on Saturday when we show gameplay for Marathon for the very first time. See you. I don't know how to say that person's name. Tao Sati. The Marathon and Destiny team community teams. That's the TWAB for the week. Seems like it was more Marathon announcement oriented, given what's about to happen and the game's about to come out. If you guys are interested in Marathon, go check it out. If not, stay here on the side of PvE stuff, whatever. But that was the TWAB for the week. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you want more information, go to bungie.net. And thank you. Click all the buttons. Make some noise down below in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.